All right, I'm back. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, internet looks like it's holding. That's good. Oh, I definitely could have kept sleeping. I laid down to nap. I was out. I think I probably could have kept sleeping for at least another hour or two if I hadn't had caffeine before. Caffeine before. That kind of woke me up. All right. Loaded quick, thankfully. And it looks like Unity is no longer broken. So that's good. But where did we leave off? Hello, how's lunch? Lunch was good. It's good. I got some soup, chicken noodles. Oh, and then I took a big nap. And that was nice. I liked I wish I was still sleeping. But I don't think I could sleep in longer. Someone's tired as well. Can barely sleep at night, let alone take midday naps. Usually I'm only down for like maybe an hour. Or sorry, maybe 30 minutes at the most. Somewhat of a night owl. It's a little sick boy. Hey there, Evan. Hello, hello. Yeah. Still a little under the weather, but we're surviving. Excuse me. Sick boyo. Okay, what is next? So we've got the toggles for the wings. We've got, oh yeah, we're trying to figure out how to make the tail controllable. The joys of being self employed. It's true. It is true. For better or worse. Um, I get to take time off when I want to. I just don't get paid for it. Few more episodes and I'll finish Serial Experiments Lane. Have you seen slash heard of the anime? I have heard of it. I have not watched all of it. Um, I think that's one I would be interested in going to watch it again because it's a good one. People really rant and rave about how good that one was. Current constraint. It's very interesting, to say the least. It seems a little avant-garde, perhaps. This should be movable. This mask here. Oh, it is. Okay. What the heck? Interesting. Well, that's annoying. It's disappearing. uh, Lane is really popular on 4chan, especially on the V board. In fact, someone made me watch it. You no. I think the mask needs to be a separate object as well in order for it to work properly. So that's what we'll do. Of course, a weirdo. What do you? No, no, just that it's so popular on there. How far off is Era from completion? I'm thinking that we'll be done definitely this week for sure. Things got really slowed down since I got sick. Um, but we're moving pretty quick. Maybe Thursday we'll probably have absolutely everything done. Where did my... It says it's attached to a button right here. I don't see one. Mech Boyo gone in it. We have more work to do on him. I just haven't heard back from the client yet. Um, I need to follow up with them. There we go. There it is. What bone is this on? There we go. So what we'll do is separate the bone. Then, once again, treat this like a separate armature. We'll make a new collection called Mask. Interesting. What is the best way to do this? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Take both of these, put them into the mask folder. Hide the rest. But yeah, I think Serial Experiments Lane is like seems to be mostly about living in a digital world while being depressed or something. Also, she's like a ghost or something. Oh, there we go. Popped my nose and ear. Uh, this one. Okay, so the scythe and the mask are at the bottom here. This one we want to add a parent constraint for the mask target right there. Oh, and we still haven't updated the main body. There we go. Awesome. And then now we have control over where the mask is, and it doesn't turn off. Thankfully. So that's about as close as we could get with our current curvature. Probably make it match a little bit better. But overall, pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Oh, my internet's shitting. Am I back? Am I streaming still? Move the cable over to the router. I'm still connected. Okay. Oh, goodness. Up, up. So, mask target. Now it's actually attached to the face. And what we'd like is to add a toggle or VRC Fury for the mask. What options do we have again? We've got save between worlds, definitely want that. Use slider world, no need. Protect security. Know what that means. Drive a global parameter, separate local state. Very cool. Still need to separate it. Cut it in half. So we'll do mask slash toggleable mask slash both. So this will turn on both the toggles. For now, let's keep it just as the one toggle. And we'll just say turn on this mask. Oops. Turn on this object. Save. So hit play. Okay. Still haven't done the scythe yet. That's okay. But the butt looks good. I think we could still maybe push a little bit more bumpiness into some of these spots, but overall it's looking very seamless right now. Okay. Then tools, emulator, enable. So I can grab him and turn on. Oh, this thing's back. Pixels per point should be positive. Uh-oh. All right, so we can turn on the mask as well, which is good. Still got to figure out how to split the mask into two different shapes. Correct, correct. That won't be too bad, hopefully. um, I think first we're gonna turn up the kind of push the visuals on it a little bit. So there's two things we're gonna do. First is we're gonna go back to our painting version. Back to our painting version of the sculpt suit. Because it's got just a little bumpy on it. It's just got a little bumpy, and I don't want a bumpy on there. So we'll go ahead and apply that. Go into, actually, before we apply it, duplicate and send one of these into the hidden layer. Then back into sculpting. Yes, yes, that will be another thing. We'll probably have at least another day of work on everything, um, in order to just make sure everything's all polished. But of course, should anything be done when you receive the avatar, then of course we'll have opportunity for tweaking things. Usually there's at least like one or two tweaks that are required. Internet holding. Okay, okay. I didn't expect this to crash this. Oh, duh, it's because I reached it with the subdivision on. This is probably going to crash now, so I'm just gonna put it out of its misery here. It's like, man, a remesh shouldn't take this long. But I borked it. I borked it. All right, sorry. Back to here, painting version. Me first. Here, weave. Is this the duplicate? I have no idea. No. Yes, it is the duplicate. Perfect. Apply the subdivision. Then we can remesh it. So thin it loses that. Maybe let's not remesh it. Just apply the subdivision and see if we can smooth this normally. That's better. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll work. That'll do what we want it to do. Which is just bake a little nicer. Let's go to matte cap view. It's probably not even showing up on the stream, but there's little bumps on the mesh. I don't want. Switch it to some sort of glancing lighting. All right, that should work. Then save. Put me out of my misery. Me first. That's the wrong folder. Oh wait, wrong location. File, open recent era suit. Then mode bake 128. Actually, make sure that this is closed. Back to bake again. Huh. It looks a little different. Like a little bit of orange or red there. That should be fine. Save. Bake. All right. Didn't crash. That's a good sign. And yay, smoother. Okay. Now, the mask needs some work. We just want to add a little bit of detail on it. Something to give it a nice look. So to do that, we will fry. No. Um, I think we'll make it a little glossy. And I'm going to put this above the curve AO shadow. That way we get a very solid color on it. The back of it should also be black. I need to sneeze. My goodness. T-shirt 360 showcase. Pretty simple shirt. Oops. Chair stream. Oops. Spoke soon. I'm back. You're back. Oh. Welcome back, Wendy. Good t-shirt. Well, thank you. Thank you. Morning wood. Curve AO shadow mask sockets. We'll also put up here. And I think that will target the back as well. Hello, Fallout. Welcome. Should be black. Ah, it needs to be above the mask. Good morning, Sam. Oh, Substance Painter. I just got it, so I need to learn it now. Oh, very fun. Well, certainly there's a decent amount to learn, but it is fun. That's for sure. Loaf, she's somewhere. I'm not sure where she is actually. Oh, I opened a window in the living room, and she is passed out, napping there. It's really cute, actually. She just goes to various locations throughout the day to sleep. It's a tough life. Tough life. Do you take naps with your love? Well, thank you, Zero. Happy to be back. I napped like a. It was hard to wake up. I was out. I was out. I probably could have slept way longer. Do I take naps with love? Do you guys cuddle together? Yes, every now and then. I try not to. I'll nap with her on the couch, but I try not to nap with her in my bed because she's too fuzzy. Uh, just get fuzzed absolutely everywhere. It gets to be too much after a little bit. Then I gotta kick the cat out, grab her by the tail, and I just spit it, throw it out of the bed. That's a lot. But can you imagine? It'd be funny. Does she have the average orange cat behavior? She's definitely gotten a lot feistier lately. Oh, my UI broke again. So it's something with the emulator, interestingly enough. Okay, well, I gotta reopen Unity. Let's take this chance to keep working. But yeah, she tends to run about, uh, engage in general craziness as much as she can, but not like maybe not as much as you might think. She's kind of more of a scaredy cat than anything. Hmm, that doesn't look good. We'll have to add a bevel. Maybe we have to add the bevel to this one. Yep. Oh yeah. Is that what I want though? Just like a little bit of shadowing on the sides. Just enough to make it look a little softer. There. Got some depth. Speaking of orange, I just orange color. Hey, so let's go. Orange Grove cosplay awaits. I just need to get the numbers on the dice. Oops, all right. Unity crashed. I forgot or exploded or something. So I got to reopen that. And then I feel like the color in the image, in the reference image, it just looks a little bit, feels like it pops more on the mask. So how do we do that? Let me make it look poppier. It's pretty straightforward. Maybe a little bit more color, just slightly desaturated. A little bit more saturation. It gets kind of grayed out in Unity. And then I think we'll also add a user channel in order to create a mat cap for the mask. So on the base, user 0 will make black, but on the mask color, we'll make it white. Maybe this, make it dark. That. Oh, something like that. Okay, that looks pretty cool. It'd be nice to have some sort of texture for the wing too. I think at least I'd like to make them look a little bit more variation, like a little bit of a shadow coming out from the tip there. The sleigh suit. What color was your hair before, Zuru? You going from an orange, blue to an orange, normal color? They're just faded. Gotcha. So orange before. Funky haired people. I like it. They got the funk. They got the funk. The funk. Funk. Was green last summer? Lol. Hmm. I expected the color to be in here. Oh, there it is. Why is it so small? So have you ever got a tattoo, piercing, or dye your hair, or do anything like that? Would would I do anything? I have never ever gotten a tattoo or piercing. Um, Definitely open to like a smaller tattoo. I don't think I have any desire for like a sleeve or anything. Um, uh, Times in my life I've had like really short buzz cuts. I've had mohawks, things like that. I had really long hair at one point, like down to my shoulders. Um, Need to color all my hair, but I'm too lazy. Now I have this dark brown to orange gradient. Well, just call it autumn. Mustang went a long time ago. Long time ago. Must have been, hmm, yeah, like at least 15 years ago. There we go. Now for our little pieces here. Did you just say it's called ombre? I did not, but I can. Goes back in time 15 years ago. Back when I was swimming a whole bunch. I used to. It's on a varsity college swim team, which was 15 years ago. So you're like three, if only. 15 years ago would put me at 17. Where's my? Where are these red pieces? Let's go. Mission. So another layer on top. 92, 91, 91. May have gotten my math wrong. Well, I'll be. Wait, how old will I be this year? Oh, I'll be 33. For some reason, I thought I was 30, 31, but I'm 32. You know, old, old. I'm 92. We're almost same age. Let's go. Nice. How old will you be this year? Yeah, welcome to asking yourself that every year now. Well, it becomes a blur. When's your birthday? In August. August 1st. August 1st. So coming up pretty quick. Half a year from now. I want to get the edges popping. Let's set this to screen. Should be brighter than this. because I'm looking at the base color layer. I need to look at the emissive layer. Change the balance. That. Lowell, mine's August says. That's right. That's right. A week after mine. Wow, a bunch of August babies in here. Leos. Leos unite. Rar. July. Okay, okay, perfect. A week after mine. Leos unite. Mine's August too. What the heck? What the heck? This is weird. Why are we all August babies? If Drew says they're born in August too, if she's born in August, then we're gonna. Hey there, Kai. Hello. Welcome. Leo Magnet. Lions have a pack. Not corny. What the heck? All Leos, yeah. I'm June. Okay, June, July. So not that far. Not that far ahead. That's funny. Gemini. I'm a Gemini. But hello, Kai. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. I want to get more color out of this. That should work. That should work. Then maybe edge, heighten, duplicate it, and middle, darken. So who's a Leo in chat? Leos rise up. I don't really know the signs, but I know like Taurus, Cancer. I've been a bit busy last. Hey, that's no problem at all. I've been as well. I got sick. I got sick. Barely squeaked in. It's all that matters. All that matters. Made it across the finish line. There we go. A little bit of a nice. Just give it some variation on that glow. Otherwise, it's going to look weird. Let's go back to the base color, and I think I'll just do the exact same stuff. Base color. Apply. Middle darken. Multiply. Should be multiplying or darkening, but it's not. Why are you always getting sick? I don't know what it is. It seems that if you're a robot, then this wouldn't happen. I need to get on that. I need to become robot. Someone cyborg me. Isake cyborg truck. Find me. Find me in the future. Isakai? Hey, Kai? Shouldn't be saturated. Why is this not darkening them on the base color layer? We have the multiply right here. That should be enough. Because there's no... aha. Oh. So we need to add here the color map as well. Gotcha. Okay, there we go. I'm a homosexual. Powerful. Powerful. I'm dying. Power to me, indeed. Power to me, indeed. Okay, that all looks to be good. Just a little bit of nice detail work on that. And then we'll have to figure out how to make the die faces. You see that new Poyomis support OSC apps now. Oh, interesting. I didn't know. Sam, you what? Radiant Thorns comments. If that's what you're reacting to. I don't understand. I don't quite. OSC is open sound control. It's like a nice way to create some additional features for your avatars. But what? How would it plug into Poyomi? That's interesting. I'm just gonna take these layers here in the emission and just drop them right into the halo layer. Make sure that they are off on the emissive. So then lower them nicely. Audio link feature. Be gay, do arson. Oh, I need to sneeze. Come on. Oh, gosh darn it. Audio link feature for it. So it's separate system for you naughty beans and your questionable Bluetooth devices. Whatever could you mean? Did you paint the poke chip yet? If so, may I see it? No, I have not painted it yet. Or we're doing that right now. Darken the middle there. But that's interesting to hear, Kai. I have to. I'm curious to see what other ways those can be used. I have Twitter posts. I'll send later. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds bueno. Turn it on. All right. This is messing up the front button. Shouldn't. Sorry, it seems like I'm rushing a little bit scatterbrained from work calls. No, no, you're totally fine. You are totally fine. I mean, I am actually delayed. I'm moving slower than I'd like to, just with the cold and stuff. There we go. Okay, nice crisp details on those objects. But we are going to go back to the painting version and adjust it a little. Gotta make the money coming. Well, no, I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's keep the dice how they are. All right. So do a bit of that. That's gonna look a lot nicer. Nicer. Bam. Bam. Loading. Okay. Then, oh, it's still fucking broken. Sorry. What is going on? There's something wrong with my UI. Why, oh why? Something wrong with my UI. With the PG-13ness, though. All right, time to sit down again. What is going on with this? Great. Some sort of UI bug. There we go. The beginning of a new song. Hmm. Great. I wish I could read those comments. Hmm. What is going on? Is it? I wonder if it's my editor scripts. I can't tell where they are. Great. Um. Man, what the fuck? Is it VRC Fury? That'd be weird, but well, I guess for the most part, because we can see it here, and we can see other stuff too. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I clicked on the body and then I saved again, and that fixed it. Okay, so we'll try that again next time we're having an error. I clicked on the body, I toggled the component, and then I saved, and that seemed to fix it. Okay, so let's assume that that's the way to go moving forward. All right, now let's take a look at the reference again. Man, that's annoying that it keeps breaking that one. He's Mm, 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 mm. Hello, Colt. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Howdy who. Howdy who. How about you? What the heck? What the heck? Um, so the dice for the most part are just solid colors. Hello, Colt. How's your day going? I'm still a little sick. Excuse me for being a little bit low energy today, but that's how it go. How it do. All right, so we'll make a here. We'll call this poker chip. Sample this color. Make dark green. And then add a fill, stripe, no repeat. Just lock it in right down here. Goodness. Someone put me down. All right, so we got some edges now. Awesome. Then we want to. You're a good fan, don't worry about it. I crushed my thumb on a trailer while picking up a home gym, and the kid I bought the gym from treated me like an old sage. He learned how old. Oh. You old people can lift weights too. You're gosh darn right we can. You're gosh darn right. Perfect. And then in our material view, I think we'll make these emissive, but darker. So they're not quite as strong. I'm only 34, but he treated me like I was this old dying man. He needed to extract all life lessons before I passed on or something. Let's Kung Fu Panda. Mister, whatever his name is. Wagyu? No, that can't be right. Endearing in a way, but perhaps upsetting in another. Excuse me. All right, poker chip, chipped. And we got to save the numbers for later. And same with the decals for the body. But actually, for the body decal, save those. That black hole. So we'll make another user channel, user 3. Go to the bottom. Well, let me think about that. Let me think about that. Let me think. I might as well just make a new file just for that one. No, it's probably easier actually. We got to make a new file. Come on, new file. Select the body again. We don't have to bake anything for this one. We'll just call it era body v1 underscore black hole. Excuse me. Yeah, just finished my work for today. I kind of hate afternoon shifts. Yeah, they tend to eat up your whole day. In the morning, at least you got the evening. Or my ego will cover eventually. I'm still the only one in my workplace that can pass as a student at the lunch place that offers student discounts. Goals, life goals. That's funny. So we'll make this white for now. No opacity. And we want to make a, call this black hole. You guessed it, it is black. Well, if I'm making these other ones, this doesn't need to be a separate one. Okay, never mind. Let's save this, but get rid of it for right now. Then what we'll do, go back to our main file. 10 p.m. already, man. That's not an afternoon shift. That's an evening shift. Sorry about that. Blah, 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 blah. Ignore that. Open this. Go up here onto the body. In the body, we want a new UV map. 210. What kind of work are you doing, if you don't mind me asking? I guess we'll flip the legs. Don't need the eye, just need the body. And there's symbol on the top of each hand and the top of each thigh and the chest. Those are the decals. Okay. I sent you the Flowify video plugin for Blender, so an object projection on a surface type thing. Always looking for what some useful stuff you might like. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. IT support for individual clients. That's right. IT department. So you got a free link the other day. Flowify. Ooh, that's cool. If I need to sneeze.
Greetings, hobbyists. This is our Sandoval, and in this video we're going to have a look at a fantastic blender add-on called Flowify. So I have featured Flowify on our channel before. It was part of the video where I was adding detail onto a banner, but I want to do a specific video, in fact two specific videos looking at exactly what this does. So we're going to be covering the basics of how this works in the first video, and then we'll look at some of the more flattened out, so if you imagine if we flattened this out, could be seen as a rectangle.
Oh, that's really cool. It's very useful, actually. It's definitely something I've been thinking. I try to keep things in rectangles as well, with like subdivision stuff, so that could work out very nicely for me. Thank you. Thank you, Kai. I appreciate that. All right. So we need these thighs. We need them thighs. Seems to be the right spot. Let's grab a little bit more just in case. We need to adjust. And then we'll say you project from view. We are in the second UV map, right? Yes, we are. Project from view. Then we'll take the chest. And then there we go. Project this from view. All right. And then the tops of the hands. Okay. And I think for those ones, we'll just move them and scale them up. Okay. So now, what we've done is we have the body. We have isolated the sections we'll be in the decals to. And then we're going to put our cursor back to 0. Take the rest of our islands, island boy, and then shrink them down to right there. And then we can move these around as we like. Which one is this one? There we go. Okay. So we got the test. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, I think that definitely would be a useful add-on. I think that we can actually rotate these this way. I think that trying to work in squares and stuff is very useful, and that add-on kind of proves it because you can use it to wrap things into rectangles and make things look much more complicated than they might actually be, or certainly just streamline your process. Okay, so now what we want to do is make a Photoshop file. And we'll save this here. Photoshop era body suit decals. Well, that's kind of confusing because there's actually a suit. Body symbols. Okay. And we will invert this. Save. And then I need card suit PNG. Perfect. Not so perfect. Go ahead and save. Perfect. Okay, and make these nice and big. Rasterize it. Take out the saturation for these ones. Make them white. And for these ones, also make them white. I guess I could have done it for all of them. Because, yeah, that would have been easy. All right, then we can do that. And then let's duplicate it 4 times. Let's try it simpler. Take this out. Hey, hey, what are you laughing about, Thorn? What are you laughing about? And then we'll take this one. And then lastly, this one. Okay, now they're all on their own layer. Well, it's loud. It's empty. Oh, that's the heart. I need this one. Thorn is the Surprise, surprise. Oh, how dare you? Oh, and then we need one more symbol, which is just this. Assumption might be too strong a word. All right, let's leave that there. And then we're going to take our selection here and do export UV layout into Photoshop. And we'll call it body decal UVs. I'm dying. Okay, we'll take the circle. I'm gonna rasterize all these now for distort. Not together, just one at a time. Just don't want to lose any resolution. When are you doing sketch requests? That is a good question. I do not know. Everything got kind of put on hold. Definitely this week, but maybe not today. I just need to be putting time into getting this guy done. Just take your time. No. No. So right hand. This one. This is the right hand. Yeah. Okay. So this one goes here. Any day except today. Yeah. That seems to be how it's going. I don't mean for it to be that way, but all right. Excuse me. So spade can go there. Club can go here. Diamond. It's really hard to pick them up from those little thumbnails, but diamond goes here. And then heart goes on the other hand. A little bit smaller for the heart. Feels like the diamond's a little bit smaller than the other. I don't know if that's just me. It does seem to be just like a smidge smaller. Smidge. Okay. So that weird image, but now we can do this here. Go to Unity. Open up our textures. Whew. And then body, show and explore. Hop in here. Take this stuff. Back in Photoshop. File. Export textures. You know what? I kind of take that back a little bit. What I want to do instead is actually make a combination of all of these. Should be a way for me to combine them without them merging at the bottom. There we go. Save that, make a new layer, and in here, the two of them have colors, which probably the suits. So that spade or the diamond and the heart are pink. So add a mask. Take this image, copy it, go into the mask, paste it there, and hide everything else except the background for a moment, because I want to first fill it with black, then grab the color. There we go. Delete that. And there we go. Much better. Makes it a lot simpler. Okay. Then we paste it into the path I have here. Body symbol, save. Back to Unity. My favorite anime genre. Sci-fi is definitely my favorite genre. I mean, it's hard to say. I think I prefer Yandere Harms. No. No, I think definitely sci-fi. I like Ghost in the Shell, but I like sci-fi from about 20 years ago. Akira, um, Cowboy Bebop, Ghost in the Shell, that kind of stuff. Something that has a bit more Look at him. You know, just keeping myself honest. Cowboy Bebop. How dare you make fun of Cowboy Bebop? I haven't seen it yet. Thorne has just started watching it actually. And we were talking about it a little bit earlier. Um, but I do also like fantasy quite a bit. I kind of look back. I think the ones that have stuck with me the most recently tend to be like surreal stuff. Like what's the one with the bat? The guy who's hitting people with a bat. Um, that one was really interesting. Kid with bat anime. Paranoia Agent. Paranoia Agent was really good. Probably one of the best. I mean, you can't go wrong with Satoshi Kon. Hmm. Ever seen Ergo Proxy? I love Ergo Proxy. Love Ergo Proxy. That would have been another one on my list for sure. It's hard for me to remember all those shows now. I'm like, I know there's a lot out there that I like, but what was that one I watched again? I have no idea. Like, that one's really good though. I like that one a lot. Red Line, das my stuff. I don't think I've ever seen Red Line. That's the racing one. That one was really cool. I've seen a bunch of gifs from it, but I've never watched it. The body symbols there on UV1. Hmm. 2. I guess UV2 is the one we'll use. Yeah, scans. Hmm. The legs are moving in a weird way now. Why is that? What is going on there? Oh, interesting. Did I move them in the main UV map? I don't think I did. I took great care not to do that. And I don't see them moved, so why is it distorted here? Oh, because I'm using this decal like it's the same. So I actually need to create. I have to make a. How do I do that? Crash. Excuse me. So I have to take one of these UV maps. And how does that work? Okay. I take the UV map. So I need my decal version, and then I need this other version. I need to duplicate the main one once. So what we'll do is we'll duplicate the whole body, call this UV backup. Get rid of the main UV for that one. And then on this one, get rid of the secondary UV, copy it. And then I was about to rewatch Trigun, but I may go and rewatch Redline instead. Redline. So if I select this one and then this one, and I say object transfer UV maps, it's probably going to get rid of what I have. No. Yes. But I got rid of. Okay. I want to just copy. The UV data is really hard to transfer for some reason. UV glitter copy single UV. Why do so many people hate artists who only draw anime style? I personally love it. I think anime is kind of like the furry fandom in a way where people just tend to develop like a knee-jerk reaction about it. Okay, so body will actually make a third UV map. Select this one and say object copy UV map. It's now on the body. Perfect. Okay, that's what we want. And I can delete my UV backup. Right. That's a thing I didn't know people hate on that. Mm, I think in a way. Wait. What? Why are the thighs still messed up? Why are the thighs still messed up? Probably something to do with my internal parallels here. The internal, well, right. I keep forgetting that this map it keeps looking a little different when I click on it. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, anyway. Um, it is apparently especially on TikTok. I mean, I wouldn't take that to heart. There are people who just go out of their way to be assholes online, as it turns out. Um, I don't think I speak for most people. Most people just don't know. Like, it's very easy to take an opinion online and extrapolate to the rest of the world, but usually most opinions online account for like a 1%, 0.001% opinion. UV 0. That's how it should be. So it's got to be my modifier. This one. Applies to UV1. Apply to UV1. And then my decal up top is on UV. Yes. But if I go to this one, my legs are still messed up. What happened? I don't understand. It looks kind of cool, but that's not what I want. There's no extra geometry in there. Jester era. What's my robot called? So I'm already working on it right now. It's well, I just turned it off, but it is getting added. Where is it? Yeah, so we're starting on that. Starting on it. Oops. Late teens, early 20s in a time of very strong opinions, TM. Mind moving the thigh symbols up a bit and out? Sure. Um, yeah, I definitely can. I'm gonna try to fix the distortion that's going on first, though. It shouldn't be doing that. Weird, kind of swirly. I mean, it's kind of cool, but absolutely should not be happening. UV mesh updating properly. That's what I thought is going on, but maybe one of these has panning. Oh, wait, UV2 mask channel. Make it glow. It's pretty cool, actually. Blending, multiply, place, subtract, mixed, place. Masking. Interesting. I have the tiled option here. I've made sure it's clicked. I was not doing this before I made that change, and I'm just going to confirm that really quick. Delete. Let me undo that. Save copy, and we'll call this free leak fix. Save. Export, and then delete these. Boom, boom. I just need to confirm if that is actually the issue. Bam. Okay, save. Back to here. Okay, so that is definitely the UV map that's breaking it. That's so weird, though. So there's a few things contributing to this. There's the decal, the internal parallax, and the parallax height mapping. All three of those things are looking at that layer, trying to use it. This one does not have any UV layer I can use, which is interesting. But the mask is derived from the zero channel. That's fine. This one is a height map from UV0 and UV0 getting applied to UV1. Okay. Which is, but we're using UV1. If I set it to UV0, it's flat. Set it to UV1, we get the depth, because that's how it should be working. But if we put our UV maps back on, let's just do one for now. So it's still fine, but it's when we add the third map with the cut. So the parallax, got it lurking for a while, gonna hit the shower. Sounds good, Colt. So I bet that the UV map, it's looking at the one and the last of those indexes and getting distorted, which means we do have a fix to do. We can go ahead and make a new layer, duplicate this, call it UV transfer, and get rid of all the maps except this main one. Select body, select this, do object, transfer, copy. Let me make sure. Yeah, if that one's selected. Boom, boom, object, transfer, copy UV map. All right. So now, on our UV maps for a main body, only this third one in the list is the distorted one. It's so silly. But that should do the trick. think that's what's causing the issue. Um, Gotta hop out now. You take care. Sounds good, Jester. We'll see you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Catch you soon. Looking forward to wrapping up the boy. There we go. And it's fixed. So that's a bug. That is a bug. I don't like that the decals are transparent. That is a bit of a bummer. Overriding alpha doesn't do anything. There's no real emission strength to speak of. A little bit of depth, masking, face mask, front only, back only, off, apply from global mask, add, subtract, place. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do shit. Okay. There's an iridescence option now. I, I think I have a little bit on this guy. No, this is just a standard color. Man, I was hoping that this would just be a solid color we could put into the body. We do actually have RGBA color masking. Perhaps that's what we need. It's controllable with audio link. Let's just turn this one off for now. Go to BA. I'm going to go to Photoshop as well. Hide this, turn on this, save, file, export, PNG. Body symbols. Yes. Okay. Then back to here. We want to use the red channel. This one. Red. Texture. I want to use this texture. Texture. See nothing. The mode replace. Okay, it is working. At least the emission is. Oh, I have to tell this. Ah, there we go. All right, so it is kind of working. I'm gonna head out now. I'm really tired. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Sounds good, Thorn. Get some good rest. Get rested. And we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, for Wednesday. I can't believe it's gonna be Wednesday tomorrow. What the heck? What the heck? Blend mode replace. Mixed screen. It's just ignoring the color in there. It's a bit sad. So the issue is actually just that these effects just go straight through the character. Okay. Really the only solution is to make a full UV map. And instead of doing it this way, like Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Ding. Yo quiero. Yo quiero Taco Bell. My masks keep breaking. Shouldn't see anything on that hand there. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, I don't mind this. Kind of like that. What the heck is going on with my coloring, though? It's my decal mask. Always breaks. There we go. I really wanted this to be like just a straight up solid black. Um, is there really nothing I can do? Face mask. Gold mask. Apply to gold mask. It's not going to do anything. Mission strength. Not really going to do anything either. Blending. Multiply. Replace would be better one. It still just gets the so just the way things are layered on this. Straight through you like Taco Bell, ye. Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Problem is it just goes straight through it. Um, but wouldn't this decal overwrite it? Is it because it's glowing? I don't quite understand that. Like I should the decal should just straight up sit on top of it and replace anything below it. Instead we get this wishy-washy bullshit. And um I think so. And this is actually right. This is definitely the glow. Blending fixed place. It should sit on top. Hmm. Funny. Funny stuff. Ah, wait. Can I not use but this okay, so the mask is interesting. Mask works like that. So I could make a new version of the body with new UV map. That's the full UV map. And use that mask for everything. And then we could have the hands and feet and chest work. But there's no guarantee the blending still works as I intend it to. Let's just test really quick if this blending does work when I put a mask here, set it to UV2, and confirm the merge. So that certainly looks odd. And it still blends. So that's an issue. I wouldn't be able to go back and change things as much as I wanted to. We still will get the glow coming through. Um, hmm, interesting. Is there any other way we can layer something on top? How about an emission layer? override base color. That could work. So why don't we try a mission layer instead? I'm back. Welcome back, Josh. Hello. Welcome, welcome. So we're trying to figure out some stuff here. UV2, override base color, add our symbols here. Interesting. Mission mask, mission map. So it kind of overwrites it in a way. Oh, we're not on the right UV map here. Yeah, we're still getting the glow, but man, this game is going horribly. I'm due to submit it in my report in 3 days. IDK, what to do, man? It is over. Because Iron Man. Well, certainly the whole thing is that you're trying, and that's important, Josh. What is what are you making? Huh. Didn't work. Reset that. Just like an open world game. Interesting. That certainly sounds like it could be a lot of work, though. Go ahead and put this mask here. I already know the answer to this one. We're going to try it. Copy. Paste. And then the first one, drop this. But I can't use that UV. That's fine. We'll just do one of those. Work. Got things set up here. And we can take our texture decal right there. No, like this one. Set it to UV2. And we can't see it at all because it's hidden underneath. Yeah. Okay. And it still doesn't blend. All right, we tried. We tried. I think that's all the options we can try in order for that to work. Just free roam and do whatever you want, but have some mechanics. But the problem is I want to make a 2D cutscene and then 3D cutscene, but don't know where to start. Well, that's certainly a lot of work. Those a 2D cutscene will probably be a bit more straightforward, I would say. 3D will be a decent amount of upfront work before you can actually get to the animation and stuff. Whereas with 2D, you can just kind of jump straight in, get your hands dirty, and figuring things out. It will be harder to go make a 3D. Just kind of right from the get go. So I would recommend 2D. That'd be my first recommendation. It broke my decals again. Do you know with 2D where I can go to learn? I would recommend looking up Blender Grease Pencil tutorials. I think that's a great way to learn. But I'd also caution you on knowing. So it depends on what your game is for. Like if you're doing a game class, like are they going to particularly care if you make an animation? Like my recommendation would be to understand what the teacher is looking for. If you want to make an animation, I would certainly encourage that. But if your teacher is going to grade you on making a game, you may want to kind of focus in on that a little bit. Anyway, that's my thought. Hands are still broken. What the heck? I don't care if it's good or not. Well, I'm glad you should definitely embrace knowing if you like what you made or not. That's good. That's important. This decal here, 0, is missing this decal entirely. Okay. Merge. All right, back to square one again. Just can't quite get these to work. But I want to under promise and over deliver. Fair, fair. Um, yeah, I think blender grease pencils, definitely probably the way to go then. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of our UV maps again. We're gonna take this one that we made here with the 2, and we're just gonna delete it. And then we're gonna make a new one. Delete this one, make a new one. Okay, and on the second one, we'll move everything down again. Make sure we've got just the body. And what we really would like to do is just make a new map. I don't really particularly care how it comes out. Live unwrap is off. Good. We're just going to pack it. Boom. I think our margins should be a little bit bigger. Boom. Okay. Good enough. And then we'll duplicate this one. Send it out into the scene collection. Alt-P, clear parent. And we're going to call this one symbol painter. Because we're going to send this one to painter. But to do that, tab, play, let's select the eyes, delete the eyes, get rid of the slot for it. This is all on this duplicate we made. Get rid of all other UV maps. It's just this one. We have the triangulate on now. And now we can export this into Substance Painter body, and we'll say body symbols. Okay. And then this is where it gets complicated. This is where it gets complicated. So make a new one. Or actually, we'll just open up the recent one we made when we first think about this. Funny that I was starting to go the right direction, but not quite. I think of that because we have the tail. We do need all these other items. Ugh. Okay. Back here, delete this guy. You don't need him. We're going to go to painting version. Turn off this. I'm going to make a backup copy of the painting version. Bam. Which we'll call 15 underscore V2 full body. Okay. Then we can take retopo. We can select everything here. No, let's that'll work. If I make a duplicate, if I take this version, make a new UV layout frame. When I take this and then move the UVs over, I have to make sure it has exactly the same amount of vertices so that it's all the objects we see here. For our duplicate version, the full body version, we have to apply all the mirrors for our objects. We do not require a displace modifier for this version. So we go ahead and get rid of this. Apply the mirror. Apply the mirror. And we have to do this for pretty much every single one. Yes. Otherwise, it will not work properly. Okay, that works. There's no mirrors on those ones. There is a mirror on this one. Fuck it, I'm just going to combine these ones. All right. Apply and apply. And displace. Okay, awesome. Now the mirrors have been applied. Let's make sure the displace is off. It is off. We can go ahead and export again. This is Painter V2. To here, body symbols. Export. Back to Painter. Refresh the mesh. Oh wait, I haven't actually taken anything. And make sure live unwrap is off. UV backmaster. Oh Jesus. Okay. These ones can stay here. Should not have locked the overlapping. Rotation enable. Heuristic search. Advanced heuristics. 1000. 0.001. 0.01. Save. That looks good. That is good enough. Now we can refresh. All right, save there. And we got the new UVs. No, we don't, because we're looking at the wrong mesh. Reimport, or select this guy. All right. And it's okay if the triangles are messed up because we're not baking anything right now. Awesome. That took so long. Okay. Now what we need to do is go to Photoshop, turn off all this. Take our symbols, the circle, that's fine. Take all these, boom, boom. I think I have all of the symbols now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't need these because we actually do have them already. First things first. So we'll call these symbols. Okay. So this first one, we'll add a fill, alpha, shape, inner projection, no repeat, and crop shape. All right. Then we can just shrink it, move it over here. And we're pretty much good to go with that. Right about there. Nice. Set it as linear dodge. Call this chest. Duplicate. Call this spade. Let me open up my reference again. The spade goes on the right hand. The heart goes on the other. And then we've got the diamond. Lurking dinner time. Dinner. Lux, you want to say hi to everyone again? You want to say hi to everyone again? That's a big old yes. That's a big old yes. All right. And then the diamond goes onto the thigh. The club goes onto here. And we slap that down. There. All right. So, generally block things out. Awesome. Here's the problem. Now we need to bring in the mask from the other original file. So let's go back to Arrow Body. Save this one. And we need which should be this layer right here. So rename the, I'm going to call this Era Hand Feed Mask. And I'm going to create a smart material out of it. Save. Go back over to our other character and look him up. Drag him out. Bam. Turn him on. All right. So, black. And so close. So close. The reason it's not working right now is first we need to hit it with the levels, and also it's not going to be duplicated. So we do have to take each one. So we got the foot one there. There, that's the tail. Take the foot, duplicate, and I believe on the 3D projection setting, we can actually just flip the X value here. Bada boom. It is clipping a little though. Better. For the hand though, duplicate. Flip. Rotate this way and this way. So it's annoying that they're not going to be perfectly the same, but they will work. I'm back. Couldn't sleep because I got a 3D cinematic project to do. Well, that's exciting, Sal. Welcome back. Welcome back. Is this for yourself or like a school project? Excuse me. And lastly, the year. 3:30 a.m. My goodness. You are definitely night owls. That's nuts. I'd be dead. I don't have that ability in me. Impressive. All right, so this is the mask we'll create. We'll go here. Right now it's on base color. We do want to add it to user 0. So for this layer, user 0 would be white. And here it would be black. So go to user 0. Bada boom. There's our mask for our 3D and full body character. So that's what we're wanting. Right there, right there, right there. But we also need the mouth. Which it would be nice to self-project for a good portfolio. Well, definitely don't burn yourself out. Staying up late will can do that to you, but also good on you for putting in time. Excuse me. Here we go. Save. Okay. So now we've got a mask to hide all the decals. Perfect. And the reason we had to make this is because we have to be able to use the same UV. Yeah, because we need to be able to set the decal combined mask to the same UV channels. Okay. Whew. And that will be fine. That won't affect our discombobulated ones. But it will allow us to also add in the user 0 here, setting it to black. So now we can set those symbols to black as well. And this is what will allow us to have a nicer look to them. All right. Now let's kind of even them out, get them situated a bit better. More of the mid thigh. Right there. The spade, or the club. Right there. Looking pretty good. And then our spade. Like this. A little bit smaller. Up here. Right in the middle. Right in the middle. There we go. Then over here on the heart. Shrink. Rotate. Right about there. Okay. So now we've got something. We got something. On our bottom layer, we can actually turn down the opacity completely. Turn the opacity up. These guys. We'll need to make a paint layer in here too. Call it color. Sample our other colors, and then just paint them in. That one and this one. That's it. Just those two. Awesome. So this will be the image we use. And then we want to get the mask out. So we're going to do mode or edit. Project, no. Mode, export textures. You blow a nose. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. All right. So we have the body. I'm going to make another folder for body symbols. And we'll go in here, show and explore, take this path back to Painter, bada boom, select the folder. And what we need to do is, what do we need to do? We want the main image and we want the one user mask. Okay, so we're going to take this version, era, 8 era, duplicate. We'll call this 8 era body symbols. Okay. We need the main albedo transparency, and pretty much nothing else but the first mask. Everything else can go away. That's all we need. Okay. Save or target that. Export. Save. Oh. Wow, it's 4 already. Holy crap. Sam, when did you think of recording yourself, creating an audience? Initially, did you practice simply put out of the blue and being very natural? Well, I hope I come across as natural. Um, I started doing this because I simply wanted to be more productive. I was doing commissions, and I wanted to show potential clients that I was a real human being. So, like, you know, I'm like contacting people, be like, hey, please hire me. I'd love to work with you. Also, if you want to see if I'm legit, you can come by my stream and talk to me or see me work at the very least. And that's helped a lot because it's very hard for people to trust online. But then, more than anything, I really struggle working alone. So if I'm like alone in a room, uh, trying to get stuff done, I find that intensely difficult. Uh, I really, really struggle with my concentration. Um, I wish that wasn't the case, but it definitely is the case. um, so I'm going to duplicate this collection. Hide this one. Call this body merged. But it's been great because I really have found it's like when I want to concentrate, I now have the ability to do so. And it just does come down to streaming. Um, and that's an interesting feeling because I feel like there's not a lot of other things I can do to really kind of just flick the switch and start working right away. I wish there were more, but it happens that I can do this one and mirror it. I turn on the stream and I start working. If I'm alone, I'm just gonna watch YouTube. Like I wish that wasn't the case, but but I was tired of me not working and not being consistent. Is an armature in here? I don't want an armature. Oh, there's the. Oh, interesting. The bones for the tail. That's fine. That should be okay. So copy this. Go to our main version. Take the body. Take out the eyes. They took my eyes! Hide that. Save. Paste our new version. Not taking action was and is the only factor to cause stress. Exactly. Like, compared to the feeling of knowing that I'm not getting anything done and like actually sabotaging my ability, like if I'm just not doing anything, like even if I don't particularly like being on camera, it's a better feeling than that feeling. It's better than that feeling, whatever that is. Uh, so maybe that's a kind of extreme way to put it, but I kind of feel like that's the only way to put it. It's like I just know that I'm going to actually feel happy with myself about the things I got done that day if I stream. And if I don't, then I don't like that. um, that feeling sucks. Put in the hours, clear the case, outcome is healthy human. Exactly. Exactly. We do have the teeth and tongue in there. It's just, oh no, the hair's there too. It's just the tail that's missing. Okay, hopefully this will work. We're going to put this guy back at 0. Select the body, then select new UVs. Actually, on the body, let's make sure we're selecting this one, which is our new map, but the incorrect one. Okay, so that one. Then the new UVs, object, transfer, UV maps. Darn. So undo that. That didn't work. I think it was that the most likely the faces by side need to be greater than, and then we triangulate based on beauty. Let's try that one more time. Object, link, UV maps. Damn it. All right, then we have one other way to cheat versus look at the body, see if it did anything. No. So select the body. We're going to then sample our new object, and we're going to say transfer UV. Oh, it's lagging now. The lagging wagon. Interesting. Definitely broke. Okay. Very close. Very close. Well, that is a bummer. That is a bummer because I've got pretty much everything exactly where I want it. Okay, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. I'm actually going to delete the new UVs object that I made. And what we'll do is take this version, and we'll just export this version. Why not? So we'll take this one in the tail, and I think that's all the body objects we need. Let's move this back a little bit. Take this guy, and then duplicate them. Or no, undo that. Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This one's on this one, and this one's on this one. Perfect. Tap A. Right, we have our settings. Everything's in here. And we have live unwrap off. Let's just turn these things on again. Island rotation step set. 1, 2, 3. Pack. The other thing that I did last time was take these guys, or let's just take all the tail objects, block groups, assign. Okay. Now back again. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Okay. Now we have this done. We'll once again export the FBX over to our symbols, Substance Painter V2. Then we go back to Painter here. I'm going to turn off the opacity for now so I can see things. Refresh the mesh. We're now looking at this. And if all we have to do is replace things, that's fine. That's what I'm going to do. Why can't I see the club anymore? Oh, what the? Oh. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So this was the duplicate I'm using, right? No. That's fine. Eyes. Take the tail again. All right. Let's go make a new collection. We'll call this the UVs, new UVs. Take this, take that, duplicate, send into new UVs, hide the body. We can go ahead and combine these actually. No reason not to. Get rid of everything. No, I don't want to combine that. Get rid of these two, and this one, and this one, and these two. Then export back into the cells. Go here, refresh the mesh. Okay, now we can start placing things. Diamond goes here. There. And then spade. Right there. But the best part about using this one is I know for sure everything has the right amount of value. So, or right amount of topology. So I can transfer the UV map afterwards. Okay. Last one, the heart. Bam. Perfect color. Boom. Boom. Awesome. Go down here. Black. Opacity. Save. File. Export textures. Save. Back to Blender. Turn on our current body. This guy. Our new body. This guy. So we want to override this map with this one. Yep. Object. Transfer. UV map. Body. Hey, buddy. Good, good. All right. Then, select the tail. Select the tail here. Object. transfer UV maps. Holy moly, that was existing, but we did do it. Now I can get rid of the rig on this guy and this guy. On our new UV, Alt P, clear parent. Take the new UVs, put them in the hidden layer, and close them. And forget about that. All right. Now we can turn on the rest of the stuff. Select everything. Q Auto Rig Pro. Yeah. I'm gonna stand up. Stand up now. And now we're back here. We have a new file. And in our body material, we can use these new thingamajigs. So we can set this to UV2 now. It's going to break it at first, but then we can use this mask. And this. All right. So close. Why is it still not doing that? It's because now we need to take this body mask that we've made and put it in literally every other spot. So we're replacing the initial mask. So for glitter sparkle, we're going to drop this in here. Oh. Here, mask A. Okay, so now there's no sparkles in the chest. Should be just this area. We'll double check that, but it looks like it's blocking a little bit more. And not in here either. Let's go back here, switch to user 0, and export that again. And the face is, for some reason, black. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So we'll have to do a little bit more torque here. Something like that. Get rid of those. Take our ears and lower them based on the world space position, because that way we can just lower it directly. And I'm going to delete the paint. Delete the paint so we can just get this right back where it used to be. Delete the other one, duplicate this one. Switch it to the other side, like so. Offset. Oh, it's offset. I don't want offset. I want the 3D projection settings. Yeah. Negative, please. There we go. And rotate it the other way so they match up. Perfect. The hands, again, just lower them directly. Boom. About there. Boom. About there. And the feet. So delete the other foot. Okay, and flip as well. I know. That's so annoying. Okay, there we go. Tools. These tools. Fishman 111. Want free Robux? Go to scamrobux.com. Sounds legit. Sounds legit. welcome, welcome. We are working on some avatar creation right now for VR chat, if you're familiar with it. Getting some stuff made, but welcome, hello. Hope you're having a good day. Let me know if you have any questions. Tail made. Guess we have to delete that. Probably delete that one too. Okay. Now we can export. It's still showing up in here. Right, because we need to put it there. Tell it to be on UV2. That's the other key thing, is that it all has to be on UV2. For the height mapping, also replace. Put this on here. And voila. It's working. I'll be right back. One moment, yo. Excuse me. All right, so now let's continue adding the mask to other places. Like the parallax. Here. We already did that. After making your 3D models, do you code them, and how long do you take to make one? Generally about 2 weeks to make a from scratch avatar. So completely from the ground up is usually what I do here on stream. That's my jam. uh, it's still so shiny. Thought this would help it pop more, but now I'm feeling that it's actually some other stuff that's affecting it. What if I put this here? But yeah, so I generally don't do coding, so I make my characters for VR chat, and they pretty much have all the logic in the world already, so I don't need to do too much in order to um, I'm not making everything from scratch, thankfully. But I do think that there are some platforms out there where you can do that, and that actually is a little bit more exciting to me in the long term. Like I would love to make a um, this has to go here. Still didn't make that big of a difference. Cute. Interesting. But actually, that looks amazing. Thank you, Fishman. Thank you. I'm really enjoying how the character's coming out. We're figuring out some stuff. It's tricky though. It's a little trickier than I'd like it to be, but that's okay. We're learning a lot. Sal, do you know how to retain that special tab you get once we create a cylinder? So it's the same tabs it displayed when creating a tree. I clicked away and it disappeared. Well, welcome to the YouTube side of things, Fish. um, so when you make a cylinder, uh, this menu here, is that what you're referring to? Unfortunately, you only get that when you make a cylinder. You can't go back and change this. It's just a one-time operation. It makes the cylinder, and that's your cylinder. Um, so to open it again, you just make a new cylinder. If you want to make another cylinder, you just go in, start tweaking it to your liking. Sneeze. Oh no. Yes. Oh no. A mixture of emotion. I relate to that. Interesting. I put the mask here and now it's this color. Oh. Oh, weird. I have my mask inverted. Fused. Okay. It's Blender Nasha at Fishman. Don't you get bored sometimes? I mean, it's my full-time job, so I say boredom in the sense that any job has some tedious aspects to it. But I get paid to do this, so I'm down to do it. It's I like it. It's certainly not for everyone though. Interesting. So I can do inverted and we get the base skin color down. I do that. You don't want to miss. Sounds good. Oh, it will. Okay. It's gonna be next to the relax. Okay. Love you. You too, Mom. So people like to send you what they want, and do you make them? So people hire me to make things for them. So I was given a character's like reference images. Maybe I have it open still. So the character or the client gives me this image, and they're like, "I want you to make this character," and so um, I give them a quote. This is how much it's going to cost. They accept or don't, and then we kind of go from there. Um, if that resolve the book, yeah, upset. I feel like there should be an easier way to make these completely dark. It's just not working. It's just not working. What the heck? What the heck? So how did I start 3D modeling? Well, in terms of like what taught me how to do it, just YouTube. I learned everything off YouTube. Into this with trying learning concept art to make like pre when people are like making stuff for video games and things like that. That helped quite a bit. Let's see, we can make this a solid color. What makes you get into it? Would love to do more, make games or um, uh, animations, shows, anything really. It just feels like a means to for me to make more of the stuff that I imagine. Um, and kind of figure out how to do that. Like, I always love looking at what people are doing and go, how can I do that? Like, there's something very addicting there. Um, Excuse me. So, man, this is unfortunate. I cannot make this black. I cannot make that black. uh, shit. Thought I'd be able to make these much darker, and I can. That's a little sad. So reset that. What's up, my Gyat Rizzler? Hello, Hanma Empress. Welcome, welcome. How is your day? How are you doing? I'm a little sick. If, the sniffling didn't give it away. um, we're struggling on making this stuff. Making this stuff. 0.5. Make it nice and bright. Made. I took a sensational shite. Made my whole breasticles hard. Wow. What the hell is the name I think is like 1 year old? Who? My name's Sam. There are a lot of 1 year olds named Sam, as it turns out. Is this an SCP? It's a character, is a client's character. Character. We're trying to figure out how to make this darker, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. my my shader magic is reaching an end. There's got to be a way, but I just can't quite figure it out. I'll teach you. Oh, perfect. You cook it. I'm cooking. I'm cooking right now. But how you been, Hanma? You been up to anything fun? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, but I can add my own palette smoothness here. Interesting. Okay, now they're popping. Now they're popping. There we go. Okay, so now they actually feel like they're on the surface and they're not stuck beneath in the glossiness hell. Perfect. Low key, I need to find a job. I've been too lazy to or go to uni. Well, university's fun. You know, you certainly won't regret going there. Um, I applied for a game development. Okay. Oh, well, good. That's exciting. That's always good. Why is this one missing? This one's fine. This one's not. All right, so I need a separate mask just for the symbols. So let's go back to Painter, make a texture set, get rid of all these other ones besides opacity, add in user one. And so here, yes, we'll make a Make that there. Turn off this one. Turn off this one. Make that dark. Make this white. Perfect. User 1. Alright, so now it's its own layer. Export again. It's going to be so rough. Has the curriculum been updated to include layoff prep? I think you're going to have fun, Hanma. Especially if you have experience VTubing. Like, I think that's pretty invaluable for the final direction of what you're going to do, of what video games kind of can do these days. Yeah, fuck people up. That wasn't me. What, laying people off? Unreal Engine is my home. Well, good. There's a lot more you can do there. Just right off the bat. It takes forever to load. Oh, okay, so if I remove it from that one, then it shows up. Oh my god. Someone save me! I guess we need on both. So I'll do this and this one, and file export textures. You merely adopted game engines. There we go. Okay, so now it's no longer see-through. Then I can go... Just so many freaking tabs to click. I'm tired of clicking tabs. Tired of dabbing. Okay, they are floating now. Can we make them dark? Well, yeah, I was in high school when it was created. What, the Legend? Oh, I thought that was Han was saying that. Some sampling, smoothiness, smoothiness. Okay, so close to getting this correct. The RGBA color masking's gotta be the right way to go because I can get rid of the smoothing. So what's coming together here? What is this from? So I can replace the normals there, which is good. Then we still have the normal body normals. Replace. It's not going to do anything. Wait, so when did you publish the Bible? Or are you not old enough to? Custom sampling. Stochastic, no, I don't know that. We got normal, metallic, and smoothness. Those are both set to 0. That's fine. Mask here, set to UV2. Is there nothing else I can do to make these darker? Ooh, color adjust. Detail normal, detail texture, blah, blah, blah. Height map, vertex option, vertex glitching, I don't care about that. Vertex colors, that's fine. Back face, fine. There's gotta be a way to make these just slightly dark. Either way, I think, well, I think we still got this fucker missing right here. Oh, okay, I need to edit. Export textures, go to the output template that we're in. Era, body symbols, we're gonna add another grayscale mask. This will be mask B for butt. Who's gonna ERP that thing? I feel like you're you know, some people That's not the only criteria for that. I did do mask beat. Yeah. 0, 1. Okay, perfect. Then I could go back to the body. RGBA color masking. Give it mask B. So now it shows up. There we go. Now we're golden. Now we're cooking with gas. That took way too long. Wait, there's another reason to VRC? Okay, there we go. Yay! We did it. They're still picking up a little bit of shading. I wish. Hmm. Do I still have the decal on? I think I do. Decal. Just went off. Oh, interesting. Changes the color. That's fine. They didn't care who I was until I put on the mask. Till I put on the mask. Place. Get some nice emission. Masking. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. And it breaks. Nice. What broke? The settings where? Why is it so shiny now? I kind of like that they're metallic looking, actually. That looks kind of cool. Sorry, boba order arrived. How dare you? How nibbly dare you? Boba. Boba. All right, I think that's good. Gorgeous. That looks great. Here it is. All right, everything looks good. Nothing's breaking. Whew, that was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. Oh, that's a snake. Holy woly woly, I'm damn. You're gonna go for a run or something? That's cool. There we go. Okay. Material's working now. Man, it's 4:50 already. Oh man, thinking while I'm sick is really hard. Boba tea is so hot, not gonna lie. I'm physically attracted to boba tea. All right. And we've got the toggle set up. Man, I love VRC Fury. So handy. Got all the toggles already going. Tomorrow we'll set up the stuff. Set up the stuff. I can't be any more specific than that because my brain's not working today. I'm sure we can't get these any darker. All right, we're gonna try one more thing. We're gonna do another matte cap texture. And we're gonna make it black. And in there, we'll mask it with this guy on UV2. Bam. Why are the beans in there? Should just be hitting. Oh, I had inverted on, but that's correct. Okay, so I just need to make sure to include the beans and stuff. But now he seems dim again. He seems oddly dim. Did I do the right mask? No, I didn't. That's why. That would explain it. Creamy, milky, sweet, and savory bliss that falls along your tongue like a velvety blanket. It makes me cry. Makes me cry. I don't know why. All right, so nothing's happening here. That's upsetting. I should. Okay, so let me reset that again. There is something else contributing to this glow here. What is that? Is it cube map? Is it the reflection and specular? I'll split my mouth pause. Well, I did get popping boba, so oh. It's just an added bonus. Excuse me. I'm tired. I guess it's this one. I don't think it is. What is doing that? What is doing that? Can't be the emission, right? No. I'm gonna go call Naruto players garbage until I get a 1v1. We'll enjoy. See you later, my cutie pie. Goodbye, cutie pie. We'll catch you later on. Enjoy your day. Go beat up those Naruto nerds. They deserve it. They deserve it. Okay. Eternal parallax. What happens if I turn that off? Man, digging through shaders is not fun. I don't know what's doing that. Okay, so thickness, skin, options. I will. I'll ignore that one. Light data, shadow maps. Shadow masks. What can I do with this one? If I drop this in here, what happens? Nothing. Straight. Okay, let me try that again. Take this one here, drop it in. R strength, UV, UV2. It did make it darker. That's nice. A little bit darker. Then I can add this one here. I don't see that doing anything. I'm just going to reset it. I don't want to leave things undone. It's not having enough of an impact. Da, da, da. Here. Do these have a mission? One. Yes, they do. Get rid of this decal. Reset. The blending should be replaced, but I don't want to. Some sampling. I don't know what that means. No. Okay. I guess that's it for now. That is it for now. That's what we can do. If we really had to, how would we make it if there's up and it broke again? This fucking fuck keeps breaking my RGB decal mask. I don't know why. I don't know why. All right. I think this is probably a good point for me to end it today. I'm pretty tired because I'm sick, as you know, as I've been complaining about the whole day. But I think I'm just gonna call it here. It's 5 o'clock, and I'll be back tomorrow with a fresh head, fresh brain, hopefully done with being sick, and we'll be back soon though. But I certainly appreciate everyone hanging out with me, putting up with my coughing, my slimy gooiness, and my in my sick state. But I will be back tomorrow, and we will hope you feel better. Thank you, Wendy. I super appreciate that. I think I will. I can feel like I'm on the upswing. It's always like with a cold, you enter it like, oh, this is okay, and by the end of it, you're like, I'm done. Drew, well, I will. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. I do hope you all less goopy at least. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But I'll see you all very soon. Definitely enjoy your evening. Get some good rest. I know I'm planning on it, and we'll be back tomorrow for a lot more. See you then. Good night, everyone. Bye. Bye.